Good evening, everybody, and welcome to a very special edition of FATV Sports as the Crusaders of Notre Dame Prep of Fitchburg get set to take on the Winchendon School from just up Route 12 in Winchendon. Hello again, everybody. I'm Dave Spence, joined as always by Luke Conray. And Luke, this is a couple of basketball programs, particularly the one at Notre Dame here, that's been kind of under the radar here locally. I dare say their program is perhaps better known in New York City than it is right here in Fitchburg.
You're right, Dave, and I happened to see them play a couple of years ago down in Charlestown, in one of their invitational tournaments, maybe 4 or 5 years ago, and that's when the program first got off the ground, really. And wow, it's gone real big time as they feature the #1 recruited basketball player in the country right now, and Michael Beasley, who's already committed to Kansas State. But along with Beasley, there is many talented players that played not only in the first game. Rise Academy played, I forget who they played in the
Lee
first
Academy.
Game. Lee Academy. Yeah. But this is a phenomenon now. This is showcase. This is where college scouts can come and see these kids play. At the same time, these kids get an education. They're blue chip basketball players. They've got to play a lot of basketball. They're not afforded that opportunity in conventional high school setting. So they find themselves going to these prep schools, playing in a lot of games, doing a lot of traveling, but also getting their academics in order to get the right GPA and the right SAT, so they can get into big-time college basketball. And also, some of these players opt right out and go to the pros. I don't know that we're going to see any of that here tonight, but this is about as good a basketball as you're going to see. And actually, this is my first time in the Fitchburg State College Gymnasium, and this is also a very nice venue, and we have a very good crowd. I'm pleased to see that the Board of Referees have always had their basketball classic up at either Mount Wachusett or at Monty Tech or wherever. So they've kicked it up a notch this year and invited these prep schools in here, and it's really added to their tournament. And this should be a very exciting evening. I guess they're going to let the boys play.
Yeah, that's what we hear, and of course we've seen some dunkings and whatever during the warm-ups here. And that first game, by the way, Lee Academy from Lee, Maine, beat Rise Academy from Philadelphia. Matter of fact, they were about 20-25 minutes late getting here, so that's why we're a little bit late getting this game underway. But Lee beat Rise Academy 101-81. If you like what you see tonight, come on back tomorrow, because these same 4 teams here tonight are going to be playing tomorrow at 2 o'clock and at 4 o'clock. So you'll have a chance to, if you didn't get a chance to get down tonight, you'll be able to see these same 4 teams play tomorrow. Because all the eyes tonight are going to be on mainly on Beasley, who's been written up, as you mentioned, Luke, of course, one of the most recruited, of course not anymore because he's committed to Kansas State, but one of the most written about high school players, prep school players, written in Sports Illustrated a week or 2 ago. So we're going to see some great basketball here tonight. And you mentioned it's great to see a good crowd here tonight. What we are seeing, our cameras, we are on one side, and what the crowd you're seeing on the other side is the second half of the crowd, the near side underneath us. Is all filled, and so we got probably as big a crowd as they've had for a basketball game in this new facility.
Yeah, and it's great. There's a lot of high school kids here and a lot of high school coaches, and of course there's a lot of basketball junkies that just follow this stuff almost to a religion and handicap it and try to figure out who's going where. Just to give you a feel for what kind of talent we have here. We all know about Beasley. He's committed to Kansas State. Notre Dame Prep also has Damian Saunders. He's going to Marquette. Deontay Roberts to Wisconsin, Milwaukee, and Sean Williams is going to Syracuse.
You've been there a few times.
I have. And on the other side, Winchendon has two commits to UConn. As you see, that's Darius Gabriel, number 1, being introduced.
And they also have Malcolm Grant, number 2. He's committed to Villanova. So some heavy talent here tonight. One of the problems that, for instance, Notre Dame's basketball program has is that because they are at the level that they are at, premier prep school, they've got a 34-game schedule. They've only got 5 games that they're playing, 5 dates here in Fitchburg because they got to travel. I mean, they've got to go to New York and the New Jerseys and all over the place. So they don't get to play in their own backyard that often. There's the starting 5 for Notre Dame and starting 5 for the Winchendon School. And we're pretty close to getting underway here, and here to bring you the first half of tonight's ball game from the brand new Fitchburg State College Athletic Complex. Luke Conry.
Well, thanks very much, Dave. And just 15 minutes late, not too bad. That's 34. Papa Lowe up against Beasley for the tip-off. Jerry Flynn, one of the officials here this evening. He'll throw the ball up along with Billy Grady. And the tap's controlled by Winchendon. That's Malcolm Grant. He's number 3 and number 2 in the program, number 3 on his jersey. Tricky dribbles. Gets it off to Mayut, back to Graham. And it's tipped, but Darius Gabriel picks it up for Winchendon. Good defense so far by the Crusaders. 3-point shot is an air ball. It's off Winchendon, off Grant. Darius Gabriel, by the way. And the Crusaders will take over. So let's get a good look at Notre Dame Prep. South Street in Fitchburg. Higgins is 12. Try to get it into Jamie Peterson or Jermaine Peterson, but slips through his hand out of bounds. Winchendon takes over underneath the Notre Dame basket.
Only one player on the Notre Dame squad from Massachusetts. That's Sedale Jones from Pittsfield.
This is Darius Gabriel. Ringgold's number 33, and he traveled.
Indeed he did.
I know they're going to score. Gone almost a minute. Higgins is 12, brings it across midcourt. Look for Beasley, couldn't get it to him. Winchendon on the fast break, all the way, lays it up, no good. Foul call, he'll get a couple of shots.
Sean Crawford, I believe, is going to be called on the foul.
Deontay Roberts, I think. Number 33 for Winchendon. That's Mike Ringgold. Will go to the line, shoot a couple.
Foul was on Crawford. He's 5'10", 175-pounder. He's a small guy from Queens.
Now Ringgold misses the first one. Ringgold from Philadelphia. Found his way all the way to Winchendon. Toytown. And the shot is good. So Ringgold starts off the scoring tonight with a free throw. Puts Winchendon up by 1. Over in the corner. It's number 11. Crawford. The shot's no good, but there's a foul or a play. I think Beasley's going to go to the line, Dave.
Indeed he is.
Love that name.
Yeah.
Fouls on Papa Osamane Lo from Senegal.
Of course.
Beasley's from D.C. 6'8", 230. And in pretty good shape, if I might add. So Beasley gets a couple. Talking to Buddy Tackett earlier this week, said Beasley's been hurt. But OK tonight did a lot of stretching right at half court. Of course, he knew everybody was here to watch him play. I could tell by the way he was carrying himself. Three-point shot is up, no good. Rebound to John Higgins. Higgins got it underneath to Crawford. Back to Higgins. Higgins took it baseline. Now Beasley's got it. Beasley throws it up and he gets fouled again. Well, 6'8" nowadays is really not a giant anymore. I was going to say there's a big guy going to the hoop, but, you know, there are 6'8" point guards now. Beasley misses. The Winchendon School has brought some,
yes, they have
fan support.
Just follow Route 12.
Yeah. And Beasley misses both. Rebound underneath, blocked. Picked up by Orgaius. And a walking violation called by Jerry Flynn.
He could play.
Oh boy, I guess. Great guy, Jerry Flynn. This is Gabriel bringing it across midcourt. Notre Dame plays good defense. Gets it underneath, lays it up, and it's good. That's Mike Ringgold. Stolen away by Winchendon. They're coming back. Darius Gabriel lays it up. No good. Gets his own rebound. Up again. Good. Darius Gabriel puts the Winchendon School up by 3, 5-2. Higgins being hounded 3-on-1. Another rebound. This is Malcolm Grant underneath and stuffed in by number 40, Alex Arakai.
From Lowell.
And Winchendon taking it to the Crusaders here early in the first half. Underneath, nice move by number 40, Jermaine Peterson. Peterson gets ND's first bucket of the night, 3.5 minutes into the first half. Underneath, partially blocked, and ball out to Winchendon underneath their own basket.
A couple of substitutions. Manzano coming in for Notre Dame along with Damian Saunders. And coming out, number 4, Corey Orgius. And I believe Avila came out as well.
Stolen by Notre Dame. John Crawford and Higgins, they bring the ball up for the Crusaders. Underneath, lays it up and good. That's number 32, Damian Saunders, on his way to Marquette. Malcolm Grant, number 3, on his way to Villanova. Underneath, nice pass. Ringgold couldn't get it in, couldn't get it to fall, and here comes Higgins. Higgins almost loses it, takes it all the way to the hoop. Underneath to number 33, no good. This is Beasley, up and good, and he's fouled. Michael Beasley picks up his first hoop of the first half, or of the ball game. He's got 4 so far. Going to shoot one. Michael Beasley is a senior in high school. Shot is no good. So Beasley having a little bit of problem at the foul line. He's missed 3 so far.
I don't know if his injury has got anything to do with that, but throwing him off a bit.
Kevin Menor, number 15. Darius up. Good. Darius Gabriel, foul Rockaway, New York. Looking for Beasley. Beasley to the hoop. Lays it up. Nice shot by Michael Beasley. Very, very soft touch by the big 6'8" forward. He's playing a lot in the middle here in the first half. Darius Roberts again, air ball. I think it did just touch the rim as Higgins gets the rebound. Higgins twirls.
Oh, what a move.
No good. Grant from three-point range. No good. Beasley with the rebound. Back out to Higgins. Higgins to Crawford. From the corner, no good. Here comes Malcolm Grant. All the way, lays it up and in. Malcolm Grant gets his first 2 of the night. And timeout, Notre Dame. 13:54 remaining in the first half. And the Winchendon School holds a slim 1-point lead.
Great atmosphere at the Fitchburg State Athletic Center.
I was in talking with Buddy Tackett this week, I was saying that, boy, these guys must really fill up the Notre Dame gym, because it's such a small place.
Yeah.
And when we were kids, we thought it was, the LA Forum, but he says no, they just do a lot of practice in there. They can't play games in there, so they take all of their games on the road.
Remember the old St. Bernard's gym?
I do. And I remember the old Leominster High gym. They used to play over at the Carter School, didn't they?
Yep. I never saw any games there.
Never did well. You're probably home.
Yeah. Yes.
Yeah. Higgins gets it underneath to number 25. That's Thomas Manzano. Well, Manzano gets on the scoreboard. Underneath to Mathian Manut from Sudan. And it kicks off Beasley's leg out of bounds. Now, I got a couple of questions for you. They have one from Sudan, one from Senegal, but they got one from Gabon.
Yes.
I don't know how you get there from here.
It's in Africa.
Gotta be.
Yeah, it is.
It is? Oh, do you? You knew that?
Yes, I did.
Good for you.
It's near Togo.
Palazzi?
No.
Oh. Nice move by Grant. Foul going to be called on Grant. And ND will get it back. So Deontay Roberts is in with Higgins now. Deontay Roberts, number 33. Higgins being hounded almost. Yeah, he stepped on that half-court line. And it's a backcourt called on Higgins. Deontay Roberts, 6'3", 185 from St. Paul, Minnesota. And he's going to go to Wisconsin, Milwaukee, committed there.
Isn't that Milwaukee, Wisconsin? You don't say Massachusetts, Boston.
Well, I'm just reading it. That's my problem. I have no originality at all.
No, of course it is. Wisconsin.
Nice shot by number 15, Kevin Menor.
He's from Brooklyn.
Said he turned it over. The public address announcer is Ernie Floyd. Used to be a basketball player at Holy Cross.
Okay.
Almost a walk, saved. Here's Beasley. Big one. Big slam for Michael Beasley. He's got 8 so far, leading all scorers. Darte Ruffin. On the floor.
I don't know how these officials keep track of all the lines here.
I know.
There's a million of them down there.
So, Mathang Mayotte checks out. DeConte Roberts, number 33, loses it, and they're going to call a foul on number 1.
Darius Gabriel.
Yeah.
That's why he lost it.
Not a shooting foul. And they get it out to Roberts. Roberts gets it back to Beasley. Beasley thought about it, but took it to the hoop. Throws it up. No good. Rebound by Jermaine Peterson is good. Got a whistle. And ND going to get it back? No, they're going to give it back to the Winchendon school. Grant. Two-pointer by number 32, Darte Ruffin. Got 4. 10th grader from Stoughton, Mass. Oh, nice pass underneath, but Deontay Roberts couldn't handle it. Damian Saunders coming back in as Michael Beasley's going to sit.
Notre Dame Prep 16, the Winchendon School 17.
Darius Gabriel. Tricky dribbles. Back out to Ruffin. Ruffin to Jamal Coombs. Coombs is from Greenfield, Mass. Kevin Menor throws it up and in.
Nice move.
Oh, what do we got? Charge on the floor. John Higgins collides with Menor. They call it on Menor.
Could have gone either way.
So they'll take it out underneath. Thomas Manzano, number 25, gives it up to Higgins. Higgins is going to take it out. Gets it back to Saunders. To the hoop goes Jermaine Peterson for 2. Darius Gabriel, he's the one that runs this offense for Winchendon. He's been in the whole game so far. Quick. All the way in, throws it up, no good. Rebound comes down finally to Damian Saunders in the corner to Higgins. Higgins going to the hoop. Lays it up, no good. No call. Follow up by 32. Damian Saunders is good. So Notre Dame goes back up on top by 1, 2019. All the way in. Nice rebound by Ringgold. The foul called. Coach for the Notre Dame prep, Bill Barton. Of course, the headmaster is old friend Jeff Hammond.
Last time I talked with Jeff Hammond, I was handing him an award.
Wow.
When he was playing basketball here at Notre Dame back in the 70s, I guess. And,
yeah.
He got the WFGL Sportsmanship Award.
I'm not surprised to hear that. Ringgold going to try another one. Both of them no good. Higgins runs the Crusader offense. Underneath, block. Nice block by Ringgold. Actually, yes, Ringgold. There's Ringgold going around. Somebody blocked him.
Damian Saunders with a block.
Back comes the Notre Dame, and that's Thomas Manzano with his second bucket of the evening. Malcolm Grant running the offense right now. Underneath, throws it up, it's good. Jamal Coombs. Higgins wants to go all the way. Called it outside. Right off the dribble. Fouled by Darius Gabriel.
Entering the ball game for the Winchendon Schools, number 10, Kennard Dozier.
Kennard Dozier checks in, Dedham, Mass. Post-grad student.
Number 12.
And John Higgins from Baltimore, Maryland on the line. Shot up and no good. So the free throw shooting has not been a strong point for Notre Dame here this evening. On the corner. Throws it up, no good. Rebounds batted around, finally pulled down by Saunders. Higgins to the hoop, throws it up, no good, but a foul called.
One thing that has changed as far as the Notre Dame Crusaders are concerned, their school colors.
Yes.
Now black and white instead of blue and white.
Higgins' first shot, no good. Saunders batted it around, but went off Jerry Flynn. Hope the ball's all right.
Turner.
Way out top here to Saunders. Back to Higgins. Underneath, nice pass by Higgins. The jump ball called by Jerry Flynn. Yep. Possession arrow in favor of Notre Dame.
Basketball. Out of bounds, quick ball.
Notre Dame will inbound to Higgins. To Manzano. Deontay Roberts trying to set something up. Goes over to the corner, shot up, good. Three-pointer by number 25, Thomas Manzano. Actually, the first three-pointer of the night, I believe.
Yeah, I think you're right. I don't think it'll be the last.
That's Kennard Dozier, number 10. Shot up, no good. Tipped in by number 40. That's Alex Araki. All the way to the hoop goes Deontay Roberts, but he's fouled. He'll go to the line and shoot a couple. Deontay Roberts. No, they're going to give him the ball out of bounds. It was before the shot. Here comes the Winchendon school. All the way in was number 15, Kevin Menor, but the shot's no good. Gets it back underneath, lays it up in. Kennard Dozier from Dedham, Mass.
Ooh. Anthony Gill's going to go to the line.
From New Rochelle, New York.
That's where the Petries lived. Rob and Laura.
Oh, really? Yeah.
New Rochelle.
Little Rob.
Richie.
Notre Dame number 10, Anthony Gill will be shooting.
Anthony Gill. Shot up, no good. Chris Turner, number 5. Nice fake, throws it up. Turner, good for 2. Durham, North Carolina. Maybe Duke's looking at him. Higgins. Batted out of bounds. ND will get it underneath their own hoop.
Speaking of North Carolina, Beasley was originally had signed some time ago to go to UNC Charlotte, but there was a coaching change or whatever, and he opted to change to Kansas State.
Maybe he's getting more money.
Could be.
One of the great lines Charles Barkley had when he went to Auburn. They asked him, why are you going to Auburn? And he says, because they pay well.
There you go. He was a character.
Oh, Deontay Roberts. Oh, no, that's Ringgold, 33, for the Winchendon school. Now he's got it. Lays it off. It's up, no good. Beasley with the rebound. Michael Beasley back in the ball game. Higgins gets it underneath to Peterson, but he can't do anything with it. Winchendon school comes back. Chris Turner over to Dozier. Back to Ringgold. Ringgold lays it up and in. Nice move by Mike Ringgold. Beasley, soft touch. Oh, Michael Beasley just gets it done. I mean, that's what it is.
It's not flashy.
No, got a very soft touch though.
Where Larry Bird turned 50 this week.
Yeah. Wow, that makes you scratch your head.
One of the reasons, anyway.
Yeah. Block, nice block by Dozier. And
Chris Turner at the other end.
comes back with a 3 at the other side. Winchendon goes up by 5. Foul called on Turner. Gotta say, it's almost a capacity crowd here. Pretty close.
Yep.
Higgins going to go to the line. 6'2". There's a free throw. Well, Notre Dame gets to within 4. Under 4 minutes remaining in the first half. Higgins misses. Menor almost lost it, but Beasley steals it but takes it out of bounds. Gonna call a walk, I think. No. That's Kennard Dozier, number 10, that was fouled. Foul was on Higgins.
We have a foul on Notre Dame prep, number 12, John Higgins. Out of bounds, the Winchendon School.
Up, whistle. Foul's on Beasley, I think.
We have a foul on number 40.
No, 40.
Peterson.
Yep, Peterson was called for the foul. Holding grabbing, I think. Oh, he over his shoulder. Nice move. Beasley lays it up and in. Ran the length of the court. It's a good hustle by Beasley.
32.
Shot up, no good by Dozier. All the way in, but no good. Manzano. Mayoute comes back. Jamal Coombs got the ball right now. Off to Mayoute. Menor and Dozier. This is Dozier. And we got a foul away from the play on number 11, Mathiang Mayoute, a 6'6", 195-pounder from the Sudan.
Winchendon School, number 11, Matthew Mayotte. Entering the ball game for Notre Dame prep will be number 32, Damian Saunders.
Damian Saunders back in for the Crusaders, or as they're affectionately called,
32.
the Prep.
The prep.
The Prep. Higgins. Sean Crawford back in. This is Crawford. All the way in, throws it up, no good. Strong rebound by Damian Saunders, and he lays it back up and in. The ball game is tied.
With under 2 minutes to go.
Mayoute pushing off there, but no call. As Joe Barton does a little dance on the sidelines. Shot up, no good. Rebound to Manzano.
Less than 2 minutes in the first half. Less than 2 minutes.
Higgins loses it. Scramble on the field. Try to get it to Beasley. Beasley's got it underneath. No good. And here comes the Winchendon School. Crawford almost stole it there, but it was laid up and good by number 15, Kevin Menor. That's 6 for him. As we're coming up on the 1 minute mark, and Winchendon holds a slim 2-point lead. Higgins back out to Crawford, a 3. Yes. John Crawford with a three-pointer. Jamal Coombs, number 23, gets it back to Menor. Menor wheels, and they call steps on Menor. Mike Ringgold back in the game for the Winchendon School. Higgins and Crawford. Sounds like a law firm. Bringing it up across midcourt. I'm into that now. This is Beasley. Try to get inside and he's fouled. I think they're going to call that on Ringgold. No, number 32. Damian Saunders will be, no, excuse me. 32 is Darte Ruffin. And Beasley will go to the line.
Michael Beasley. He'll be shooting.
That's no good. So Beasley will try again, because he's been frustrated tonight at the line. That one's good.
Coming into the ball game for Notre Dame, Greg Avila, number 42, and Anthony Gill, number 10. Waning seconds here.
Bernard Dozier probably looking for the final shot. Shot clock is off naturally. Foul called. Sean Crawford, his second. They're not to the bonus yet, so they're going to have to take it out of bounds. That's Ringgold. Throws it up, no good. Rebound, and the long shot is no good. So at the end of the first half, Notre Dame Prep out in front of the Winchendon School by a score of 36-34.
One thing we don't know is what the Winchendon School nickname is.
Now Beasley was the high man in that first half with 13, and you know, very unspectacular. I mean, not that he has to be spectacular, but you know, when you're touted as the number one recruit in the country or committed recruit in the country, you think there's some flashiness there, but he just goes about his business and gets it done.
Well, he can do the flashy stuff. During warm-ups, they were doing some dunk things, and he had I read about it, he's known for it. He passes the ball between his legs while he's in the air, and then, of course, a couple times he tried it, he failed to complete. But anyway, that's what the fans came to see.
The future is on the court, as you can see, but we should probably go over this this schedule of what's going to happen here tonight and then again tomorrow night. At 2 o'clock tomorrow afternoon, Rise Academy of Philadelphia, Pennsylvania will take on the Winchendon School, which is playing here right now tonight. Then at 4 o'clock, Lee Academy, who had a win over Rise, will play Notre Dame Prep at 4 o'clock. Then the high school part of this will take place next weekend. Well, actually, it will begin on Wednesday, and that'll be held up at Monty Tech. 2 games on Wednesday, Oakmont against Sutton at 6:30, followed by Clinton and Monty Tech. Then on Thursday, Holy Name will take on Amherst Pelham. And then at 8 o'clock, St. Bernard's, who's got a very fine basketball team, will take on West Boylston. Saturday, there'll be 3 games. First game at 4:30, Monty Tech against Murdoch. Then at 6 p.m., Holy Name takes on Charlestown. And then 7:30, Pittsburgh High Red Raiders will take on Quabbin. That'll all then it'll wrap up on Sunday when at 3:30 West Boylston takes on the Parker School. At 5 o'clock, Clinton will play Uxbridge, and then at 6:30, Sutton will take on St. Bernard. So that's always a good tournament. I've been up to it many, many times. And if you want to get a look at your high school, especially you Fitchburg High, Monty Tech, and St. Bernard's fans, this is a good opportunity to see what's in store for the upcoming high school basketball season.
Absolutely. And of course, we haven't really done any basketball for quite a while. And of course, we're doing this game tonight. In 11 days from tonight, we'll be bringing you a second basketball game up at the old Brickyard, the old Fitchburg High School. And it is, of course, now the Academy Street School. But it'll be the Fitchburg High Red Raiders going against the North Middlesex squad, and it is Doug Grutchfield Appreciation Night. The tickets are going quickly. I'm not sure what the situation is there. There'll be spillover, but they're honoring Doug for his 32 years of service and dedication to the Fitchburg Athletic Department, most notably as basketball coach and then as athletic director for many years too. So a lot of Doug's friends and are going to be there, and we'll be there too.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to that, and of course, appreciation might not even be the right word. I mean, there will be an appreciation night for the coach, but we all know the contribution he made to not only Fitchburg High School, but to the city of Fitchburg. And great news from the Fitchburg School Committee this past Monday night as they approved the naming of the new field house up at Fitchburg High School. In his honor, it'll be the Doug Grutchfield field house from now on, and a richly deserved. The committee that put that together did a heck of a job. They crossed their T's, dotted their I's, got some good package together, presented to the school committee, and there was little or no debate on what should be done, and it was passed unanimously. So that was nice.
And of course, it'll be at the Brickyard, and that's where Coach Grutchfield made his mark up there.
Oh, legendary.
The thing that impresses me the most about Grutch is the fact that he came into town. He wasn't from around here, and went to UMass, broke all kinds of scoring records up there, and then I think he coached initially up in Amherst, and blew into Fitchburg. I think maybe he was down on the Cape briefly. I'm not sure, but anyway, he came into Fitchburg and he adopted it as his hometown, and chose to stay here, and so that counts for a lot.
I'll tell you, those days when Fitchburg was in its heyday with some great teams and with a great coach, and a coach that coached basketball like no other did here, and well, certainly in my lifetime. I mean, the old Chinese defense, and
which I still don't understand, but that's okay.
The animation on the sidelines, and it was just a great Friday night out to go see Fitchburg High in the Brickyard, and bring in the St. John's and the Holy Names, and some of those coaches. Remember Toby Snelson and Wachusett?
Yes.
Tremendous. And,
Ted Damko.
Teddy Damko and Bobby Foley, and who is the guy at Holy Name? He's passed away now. Forget his name now. He was another one that they put on some great shows. It was great basketball. The place was jammed. It was tremendous, and hopefully we'll get to see some of that in the future. But I know St. Bernard's has got a good team this year, and I know Fitchburg High, they got Jeremy Kimber coming back and Mike Costa, and so that should be some good basketball there. And of course, North Middlesex has been pretty good the last couple of years, so that should be a great night. I'm looking forward to that.
Absolutely. I think I could tell the story without mentioning the name. One of my favorite Grutchfield stories was he was coaching in the Brickyard up there, and there was a fan who was a parent of one of the players, and he always used to sit generally in the back row behind the bench, which is about, what, 7 rows back or whatever
Yeah.
at the Brickyard, and always was on the coach. And this one particular night, he was particularly vocal. And so at one point, he was on Grudge for something, I don't know. So Grudge just stood up, turned around, and said, "Hey!" Called him out by name. And, of course, this, I think you know who I'm talking about. But anyway, this fan was sort of looking away like,
Yeah.
you know, "Oh, it's not me."
Yeah, right.
"No, I'm talking to you. Why don't you come on down here and sit down
Yeah.
and take over?"
Yeah, exactly.
And he was
Exactly.
quiet the rest of the. And he got a big hand. That
Yeah.
was great because, never mind. I won't go any further, but.
No, he did. Was like I say, it was always a great night to go see the Red Raiders play and Doug Crutchfield coach. And you know, then he had John Cordio next to him, of course, and look, you know, and he was right out of Hartshafter and Marks.
Yep.
And, you know, everybody was wondering what he was going to wear.
Always looked a good game.
Always looked good. Always looked good, the coach. Yep.
So if you're looking for, I believe tickets are still available for that game, which is the 20th at the Brickyard. You spoke of John Cordio. I know he has tickets. Mike Kelly is one of the organizers up at Kelly Wood Products. He has tickets. Ray Casenza up at the high school has tickets, and there's 1 or 2 other places. But
Might be a good night to scalp tickets.
there you go.
You know,
Don't let Bob Kraft hear about it.
I think they're going to be able to. I think that's going to be sold out. That's going to be a tough ticket.
I do understand there'll be some overflow into the auditorium there, and we'll be seeing it on closer to TV. But anyway.
Well, it looks like we're with under a minute here to go before we start the second half. Notre Dame enjoying a very slim 2-point lead, as we saw Michael Beasley and company play a pretty good first half. Little problem on the free throw line.
Yeah.
But Beasley had 13. And they're up by 2. But more important than that, to bring you second half action from the Fitchburg State College Fieldhouse, base fence.
All right, Luke, thanks very much. We are underway. A 2-point lead for Notre Dame as we get underway. Winchendon bringing the ball in. It's Gabriel. Malcolm Grants. There's a little trouble. Gets it back. Shot clock down to 12. Side to Gabriel once again, driving right. Now he sees a lane, throws it up. Good. Tie game. Darius Gabriel from far Rockaway, New York. I wonder if there's a near Rockaway. And we got a whistle and a pushing foul.
Billy Grady made that call. There's a good guy, Billy Grady, good ref.
Where's Sammy Pollock?
I don't know.
He's in the tournament. He's one of
I
those-
saw you
yeah.
donating his time.
He'll get it back somehow.
Oh, absolutely.
There's
No
a
question. Offensive foul.
Jermaine Peterson being called on the charge. Just underway in the second half. A tie ball game. Notre Dame Prep and Winchendon School, and frankly a low scoring contest thus far.
Yeah, the first game, 101-81.
Yep. Lee Academy out of Lee, Maine, beating Rise Academy out of Philadelphia.
Yeah, they got a rise out of him in that game.
They did indeed.
You knew that was coming.
Yes, I did. You never let me down. All right, Winchendon quickly bringing it down court. Nice pass off on the right, laying it up and in is Kennard Dozier from Dedham. Higgins for the Crusaders. Being double teamed. Has it deflected, goes out of bounds, and it is going to be Winchendon ball. Yeah, wonder what their nickname is. Winchendon.
The Winks.
The Winks?
I don't know.
Toy Towners. Doesn't work. Inbounds. Quickly down court. Jumper from just inside the top of the key is no good. And goes out of bounds. It's going to be Notre Dame ball. John Higgins to put it in play. He and Crawford bring it up. Higgins still with it. Gonna take it all away himself. No good. Gets his own rebound underneath. Passes it underneath and no good. And a foul.
And the foul's going to be on Corey Orgaius.
Inbounds. Sami Lowe.
You know, a lot of these kids are going, and we've mentioned, you know, UConn and Kansas State and Villanova, Ringgold.
Yep. Mike Ringgold from Philly, 6'6", 190 with the 2 points there.
But these other guys are going to end up somewhere too. I mean, they're going to, whether it all be Division I, big names, but they're all going to be playing.
Yep.
This is why they go to these prep schools to, you know, help their game along.
There's Beasley, and he gets muckled. I don't hear that word anymore. Muckled.
Papa Osamiulo.
You were just waiting for him to do something, right?
Oh, Michael Beasley back to the line.
2.
All right, Beasley. No good. He continues to struggle at the free throw line.
Higgins goes off a little hobbled.
Also sitting down is Corey Orgaius, 4. Second shot is good by Beasley.
Number 32 into the ball game for Notre Dame. Damian Saunders.
And Notre Dame picking up on the defense here, going man-to-man there, but now backing off. Shot clock down to 15. Plenty of time. Driving towards the hoop. Left-handed layup is good by Malcolm Grant.
That's 4 for Grant.
Winchendon not being intimidated by the Notre Dame Crusaders. Big three-pointer from way outside. Nothing but net there by Sean Crawford.
That's his second three-pointer. He's got 6.
He's from Queens. 42-40 is the score. Another three-point attempt from way outside is no good. Rebound by Notre Dame as Turner missed from outside. Layup is good. On the other end by Deontay Roberts. He's from Minnesota. Down court, losing the ball, but getting it back outside is Grant. Outside, no good. Rebound, pulled down.
Strong rebound by
Saunders.
Saunders, yeah.
Short jumper from inside the key is no good, and the rebound pulled down by Ruffin. Darte Ruffin. Grant bringing it back up for Winchendon. Dozier. Turn around inside, and we get a foul.
Yeah, that foul's going to be on Jermaine Peterson.
We have a
Ringgold, who I actually been impressed by him. He's played a pretty good game. I love their sneakers. We got a shot of their sneakers yet, but they're green and as their uniforms are, but almost like a Celtic uniform.
The shot is up and good. There you go.
Yeah.
Wow.
Look at those surfboards.
Those aren't your, remember those, what were they, Keds we used to, black
PF
things?
Flyers.
Yeah, PF Flyers, yeah.
There you go. Converse All-Star.
There you go. Second shot, no good. Rebound. And here comes Notre Dame. Running the length of the court is Roberts. Can't go. So he brings it back outside. Deontay Roberts. To Manzano. Now driving right through, laying it up. And in is Sean Crawford.
Crawford, 5'10", junior.
Notre Dame back on top by one, 44-43. And opening and taking advantage of it is Dozier. And he puts Winchendon back on top, and Winchendon's going to take a timeout.
Oh, it's been a good game. You know, it's been tight the whole ball game. I think at one time there was a 5-point spread there by Notre Dame, but it's been pretty close, back and forth most of this ball game.
And again, if you want to see some more of this caliber basketball, less than 24 hours away. These same four teams playing here tonight will be playing tomorrow afternoon. First game is at 2 o'clock. Rise Academy of Philadelphia taking on Winchendon. And then at 4 o'clock, it'll be Lee Academy, who beat Rise Academy in the first game tonight. Lee will be taking on Notre Dame, prep of Fitchburg. That's at 4 o'clock. So some great basketball down here. Get on down. All right, here come the Crusaders. Nice stutter move there, and unfortunately it doesn't go down. Fought for, we're going to have a jump ball, and the possession arrow is going to go to Winchendon. Actually, there's no arrow on this scoreboard. It's just
It just tells you that
possession.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, no arrow.
So it confuses you.
They should
That's
have
all right.
they should have an arrow.
Yeah.
I want an arrow.
I'll talk to the president.
Thank you. We're tight with him, I understand.
Oh, very good friends. Bill Barton. I think I've called him Joe about 10 times
Did
today.
you?
But Bill has now taken off his jacket.
Yep. Now, the basketball coaches have to go to acting school.
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely.
Shot is up and good by Crawford. He'll get another. And second one, no good, but
Oh, he's going to get another one.
yeah. Keep shooting until you miss. Yes, he did miss, but he'll get another one. And he gets that one.
10 points for Sean Crawford.
All right. Winchendon coming back. Although Gabriel having trouble handling the ball, but he maintains possession. It's it off to Oriaki. And ball
Loses
goes
it.
out of bounds, and it's going to be Notre Dame ball. Dozier had a bit of trouble. Deontay Roberts bringing it up court. Outside weave here. Used to do that in elementary school.
Oh, yeah.
Feet underneath, and nice delay move, and the layup is good by by Damian Saunders.
8 points now for Saunders. Had a solid game.
And it's 3-point lead for the Crusaders. Winchendon, 3-point attempt from way outside is no good, and we got a whistle underneath. Foul is going to be on Deontay Roberts, which is third. And Winchendon will put it in play underneath their own hoop. Turnaround in the lane. Left-hander is no good by Oriaki, and here come the Crusaders.
Higgins.
3-point attempts. Good. Sean Crawford. Grant. Slowly bringing it up, guarded by John Higgins. Winchendon working it around. Now trying to make a move, and we've got a travel. Travel called against number 15, Kevin Menard, and he comes out of the game, as does number 40, Alex Oriaki from Lowell. And Notre Dame back on court. Three-pointer from the top of the key is no good. Getting his own rebound as it gets tipped out is Manzano. Shot is no good, and here comes Winchendon once again. And we got a foul. Foul is going to be called against John Higgins. That's his second.
Oh.
Good shot from the corner is no good, and the rebound goes to Notre Dame, and it's taken away. Nice move underneath. Ringgold was the guy that took it away. Winchendon still has it. The running right-hander is no good, and finally the Crusaders clear it. Winchendon certainly had their shots down there, but nothing converted, and a nice alley-oop tip-in. And the 2 points is credited to number 32, Damian Saunders, and a timeout. Winchendon calling a timeout here as they've seen Notre Dame pull ahead by 8.
That's 10 points now for Damian Saunders. And back on the other end, this kid Mike Ringgold, who's played quite a bit of tonight's ball game, played well on both sides. Played great, good defense, and also has 8 points. As Notre Dame now has widened its lead to 8, 53-45.
Look at Winchendon, and there you talked about Bill Barton coaching Notre Dame. The coaching staff at Winchendon, it's an all UMass group up there. Mike Burns, the head coach, his 11th year up at Winchendon, graduated from UMass in 1990. Alex McGay, his assistant, first assistant, in his 9th year up there. He graduated in 95. And the other assistant is Ben Rosenfeld. He graduated this year from UMass, and he's obviously in his first year as an assistant at the Winchendon School. All right, Winchendon trailing by 8. And it is Gabriel. Gets it on the left to Grant. Grant's shot is up and good. It's a 3, I believe.
Yep.
So it's a 5-point game. Notre Dame feed underneath. Nice feed by number 12, John Higgins, and finishing it off was Peterson. Three-point attempt from the right side is no good. And here come the Crusaders. Higgins losing it, gets it back, and timeout.
We got ourselves a 30-second timeout.
Notre Dame calling a 30-second.
Notre Dame prep 55.
Called a timeout to avoid, I think, the travel.
Right.
And nice, I think that was called from the bench. I don't know if they can call him from the bench or not, but that's what it looked like. But it averted a travel violation and put 30-second timeout called by Notre Dame.
10:41 to go in this ball game. It's been a tight one, seesaw battle. Certainly not as high scoring as the first game when we preceded this one. Lee Academy from Maine beating Rise Academy from Philadelphia 101-81. All right, Notre Dame with the ball, feeds underneath. It's knocked out of bounds, but it'll be Notre Dame ball. As Peterson was trying to make the move toward the basket, had it knocked out, but it was off Winchendon.
There are three members of the Winchendon team that are only sophomores.
Underneath, and we've got a foul. Trying to go up for the hoop was Saunders, and he was whacked. And he'll go to the line. You see the Winchendon bench.
We have a foul on Winchendon School, number 33, Mike Ringgold. Going to the line for Notre Dame prep.
Mike Ringgold called for the foul.
Saunders. He'll be shooting.
At the line, Saunders. Nice job by our end line camera. And the second shot is no good.
What is that, a remote?
It's just lying there,
Okay.
propped up, kind of like you. All right, Gabriel tries to get it in loose. It's deflected. Bounce pass underneath, and a nice block there as Manzano was trying to put it up. And the ball goes out of bounds. We get a foul. Higgins called on the foul. And here comes Winchendon, open lane, and a pass too far ahead.
He had him all set up.
He did.
Mike Ringgold was looking for,
Ruffin.
no, Papa Asumi Lau was going to come out. Number 34.
Entering for Notre Dame prep will be number 30, Michael Beasley, and number 33.
So Beasley's back in the ball game.
All right, Notre Dame. Roberts being guarded by his numerical counterpart, 33, Ringgold. And there's a shot up around the rim, no good. And the rebound pulled down by Winchendon as they're trying to get things close here as they're down by 5. Their shot no good, and here comes Notre Dame right back. Crawford. Stutter step, has it deflected out of bounds. It'll be Notre Dame ball.
It's blocked by Dante Ruffin, who is a sophomore from Stoughton, Mass.
Bounce pass. Shot from 3-point and hits. Roberts. And that increases the lead to 10 points. And a nice move, driving toward the basket, laying it up and in. Gabriel. And Notre Dame quickly coming right back into the lane. It goes out of bounds, but it will be Notre Dame ball as it was knocked out of the hands of number 32, Saunders.
Entering the ballgame, number 15 for the Winchendon School will be Kevin Menor.
Menor is coming back in for Winchendon. Sitting down is Ringo.
Jermaine Peterson. Out of bounds, Notre Dame.
All right. Notre Dame gets it in. Roberts, baseline, lays it up and in. Nice move by Roberts on the inbounds pass from Manzano. 8:42 to go in the ball game. Nice pass underneath, all alone, Ling, and up and in is number 15, Kevin Menor.
8 points for Menor from Brooklyn.
I'll tell you, this crowd is into it. Underneath, shot is up and good by Beasley. Driving towards the hoop, partially deflected. Grant had a lane, but it was partially deflected, and Notre Dame comes right back with it. Here comes Roberts on the left to Beasley. Has a notion. Now he's going to drive to the foul line. Throws it up. No good. Rebound pulled down by number 23. That's Jamie Coombs. To Grant. Off the right. No good. Rebound underneath is good by Gabriel.
That's 10 for Darius Gabriel.
And we got a foul coming back the other way. I don't know how they rank in numbers as far as number of fans here, but certainly the Winchendon fans are the most vocal. They are really getting into it here.
Well, I think they have a much larger student body.
Yep, no question about that. And timeout called by Notre Dame as Crawford having trouble finding a way to get that ball in bounds. 7:29 to go in the ball game. 62-54. Notre Dame on top. And again, a couple of reminders. These 4 teams, Winchendon and Notre Dame and Lee Academy and Rise Academy will be playing tomorrow at 2 o'clock and at 4 o'clock here at the Fitchburg State College brand new athletic facility. What a gem this place is.
Tomorrow we look forward to seeing you tomorrow at 2 o'clock between Rise Academy Philadelphia versus the Winchendon School, and at 4 o'clock Lee Academy and Lee Maine versus Notre Dame of Fitchburg, Massachusetts.
About ready to go as Higgins will try to put it in play for Crusaders. Gets it way outside successfully to Roberts. Now back to Higgins. Higgins driving into the lane, sends it outside to Beasley. He drives into the lane, throws it up, it's good, and he's fouled. Michael Beasley. Is finishing out his high school prep school career here at Notre Dame, and next year will be at Kansas State.
He's got 18 points, leading all scorers easily.
Like you said, Luke, it's a very quiet 18 points. But he still continues to have
30.
Yep. And it's going to be Notre Dame ball. As we're trying to pass it across underneath, and it hit the backboard from behind, and that's out of bounds. Inbounds underneath. Nice layup by number 25, Manzano. Quickly down court, underneath. Nice feed, and we've got a foul. Gabriel had the feed underneath. And going to the line is Jamal Coombs. He's from Dorchester, 6'5", 185. He is a sophomore, one of the sophomores Luke was alluding to earlier. You got a guy on that Winchendon bench, John Haggerty from Dartmouth, Massachusetts, 7 feet 320.
Looks like the Big Show.
Shot is no good. I'll tell you one thing, we've seen some great athleticism here tonight and some great basketball, but both clubs having problems from the free throw line. Second shot is up.
Now you would think with all that they can do that the free throws would be, you know.
66, the Winchendon School.
Yeah, well, Wilt Chamberlain made it to the Hall of Fame, and
Yeah.
he had about a 50%.
Oh, he's horrible. Shaquille O'Neal.
Yeah. Deontay Roberts loses the ball, but it's picked up. Now he gets it back. Roberts feeds off underneath. Nice move. Up. No good. And rebound pulled down by Winchendon. Down court pass is picked off by Higgins. Higgins with it. And
lot of
we've
pushing.
got a foul.
Foul is on the Winchendon School's number 3, Malcolm Grant.
Both teams now going to find themselves in the bonus situation.
Grant drawing the foul that time. It's his third. And going to the line will be Higgins for the Crusaders of Notre Dame. Shot is no good. Rebound Winchendon. Gabriel, his pass is stolen away by Saunders. Saunders down court, nice feed underneath. Beasley stuffs it away. 68-55, 13-point lead. So Notre Dame starting to pull ahead here with just under 6 minutes to go. Driving to the left, the shot is blocked by Beasley. Quickly down court, laying it up and stuffing it is number 25, Manzano.
So just like that, Notre Dame pulls out to a 15-point lead with 5.5 minutes to go in the ball game. And Beasley showed some power there on with a big slam dunk. And he runs the court pretty well too. I've been kind of watching him to see what kind of defense he plays and how he runs the court, and he does both very, very well.
He does, and of course you mentioned that Bud Tackett had indicated he'd been hurt, so I don't know what that injury was, but of course the good ones can sort of hide that.
Well, he's only been in for spurts, 3-4 minutes and then out, and let him sit down for 3 or 4. But while he's been in, see, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18. He's got 20.
Philadelphia versus the Winchendon School of Winchendon and 40 of Lee Academy of Lee, Maine versus Notre Dame Prep of Pittsburgh.
All right, Winchendon putting the ball in play. Grant bringing it up court. Gabriel. On the left, Ringgold. Jumper from the foul line is no good. Rebound loose. Coming up with it is Gabriel. Off a three-point attempt from the left side is good by Turner.
That's his second three-pointer, so he can throw it up there.
Underneath it to Beasley. Fakes one way, goes the other, and he's fouled as he tries to throw it up. And I believe the foul's going to be on number 33, Ringgold.
Another part of his game shown right there, quick. He's made a nice move there. Got tied up, but made a nice spin move and tried to lay it up, but was fouled on the play, and will go to the line and shoot a couple.
Beasley, of course, as you can see, a left-handed free throw shooter. And he continues to have problems at the line. Second one is up, and this one is good.
Beasley gets one. Notre Dame got 71.
All right, Winchendon coming back. Gabriel
58.
from Far Rockaway, New York. Three-pointer from the top of the key is no good by Turner, and we got a whistle underneath. Peterson coming back into the ball game for Notre Dame. Coming out is Manzano. Nope, Manzano's still in there. Not sure who came up. But Peterson is back in. Shot is up and good by Ringgold. Ruffin coming out for Winchendon. Coming in is Kevin Minner, number 15. Minner's from Brooklyn, New York. Second shot, no good. Rebound, pulled down by Notre Dame's Peterson. Quickly down court. Underneath, feed to Manzano. And goaltending? Yep.
Give it to Manzano. 13 for Manzano.
So that'll count as two. Malcolm Grant driving all the way through, up and no good. Rebound is up and in. Ringgold. 73-61, 12-point lead. Pass underneath to Beasley. Beasley is fouled. Ball doesn't go in, but he drew the foul. 4:05 to go. Beasley try to improve on what has been a not very good night at the free throw line, and he gets the first one.
He gets one more.
Second is up and also good. 14-point lead. Pass underneath. Nice fake, and we got a foul. Going to be called against Beasley.
Well, he got Beasley up in the air. Ringgold did, and Beasley came down on him. So Mike Ringgold will go to the line.
33, Mike Ringgold of the Winchendon School will be shooting.
Ringgold from Philly. Shot is no good. Boy, he's not playing for Rise Academy. He's from Philly. Short travel.
Yeah.
Short commute. Second shot is good. But time Notre Dame ball as it went out of bounds, but it was off Winchendon. Time running out for Winchendon at this point. Higgins underneath. Shot is no good and tipped up in it. Beasley get that?
No. Jermaine Peterson.
Yep. Peterson got credit for it. 77-62.
10 points for Peterson.
Gabriel with the ball and throw it away. So Winchendon put up a very good fight here, particularly in the first half, but Notre Dame certainly showing their class here in the second half, even though they certainly could be leading by a lot more if they had converted free throws. There's a stuff there by Jermaine Peterson. Okay, Higgins gets called on the foul. And Malcolm Grant, who is committed to Villanova University next year, goes to the line. First one is good. Coming into the ball game is Ruffin, Darte Ruffin, and coming out is Kevin Menner. Grant's second shot is good, so he gets both of them. And coming in now for Notre Dame is Crawford. And he replaces Peterson. And Crawford brings the ball down court on the left side. To Higgins. Higgins has it knocked out of his hands, but comes back outside to Crawford.
Notre Dame slowing it down.
Roberts feeds underneath to Beasley, no good. Beasley gets his own rebound, still no good. Beasley again, no good. And finally coming down with it is Ringgold for Winchendon. Long down court pass to Grant. Grant drives baseline, can't go. Right at the foul line, a short jumper is no good by Ringgold. Goes out of bounds, and it's going to be Winchendon ball. Dozier coming in for Winchendon. Quick jumper from the right side is good by Grant. And the timeout being called.
Michael Grant, he has 11. Ringgold has 12. They're leading scorers for the Winchendon school.
I see a lot of the players from Lee Academy who've been watching this are now heading for, I don't know where they're heading for. I hope they're not heading back to Lee, Maine, because they're playing tomorrow afternoon. They're staying at your house, aren't they? You putting
not all of them?
Yeah.
I don't think so.
No.
I don't know where they'd be. Bill
Probably might be, well, I don't know if they got dorm room here at Fitchburg State. But.
Oh, I wouldn't. No, they're probably at the Sheridan or Best Western or someplace. A lot of, you got the showcase tournament over at the Civic Center, for hockey. There's a lot of teams in town this week. As we go under the 2-minute mark here in the ball game.
And we got a traveling violation. That's John Higgins and Notre Dame. That's right, you're going to be leaving here and heading back to
I am.
The Wallace Civic Center. Big tournament going on down there.
Finishes up tomorrow. Come on down in the morning. And then the Jamboree tomorrow night.
Yep.
High school Jamboree. Begins at 3.
And we got another whistle and a foul. 1:41 to go. This one is in the books. W for Notre Dame.
Mike Ringgold shooting for the Winchendon school. He's played a pretty good ball game.
This is that one.
He gets one. Substitution.
Very nice facility here. At the only other time I've been in this building was when we did the graduation last year. The January graduation. Second shot is no good, but the rebound is thrown up. Also no good. Rebound by Notre Dame. Down court, pass underneath to Beasley. Easy two right there from Michael Beasley. stripped as Grant had tried to go through. Down court it comes. Nice move up and in by Deontay Roberts. And a minute to go in tonight's game. The scoring did pick up somewhat here in the second half. There's a shot from the corner, no good. And the rebound pulled down by Higgins of Notre Dame. 40 seconds to go. It was 36-34 Notre Dame at halftime, but they've been able to pick things up here in the second half. And a shot from the left side is no good. Rebound pulled down by Winchendon as they come down court. Laying it up and in is Gabriel.
Off the glass. 0-2. Down is Gabriel.
Quickly down court, and we've got a foul going to be called against Malcolm Grant as he sort of gave a bear hug to number 40, Jermaine Peterson, will be going to the line.
As the crowd decides this one's over.
Yep.
It has been for a while.
Gonna beat that heavy North Street traffic.
Yeah. Tactical foul called, apparently.
Yep.
40.
Shot is up and good. Second one, no good. And of course, with the technical, it'll be Notre Dame ball. John Higgins putting it in play. 11 seconds. 11.2. Inside to Beasley. And they'll just wait till the time runs out. And that's it.
That'll do it. Well, I think we got our money's worth, Dave. This was very interesting basketball. These young men who are trying to take their, basketball excellence to another level, and this is the type of environment they play in. They went over in the beginning. They travel a lot. They play a lot, but these are the kids that we're going to see on ESPN in a couple of weeks. A couple of years, as they get better and better playing in these prep school schedules. Michael Beasley, he was as advertised. Had 25 tonight. Quietly, really, wasn't real flashy or anything like that. Jermaine Peterson chipped in with 13 on the other side. Pretty balanced scoring as Darius Gabriel had 12, Malcolm Grant had 11, and Mike Ringgold had 11. So that's it, Dave. Nice 16-point win for the Crusaders.
Absolutely. So there we are. Boy, that's a tough-looking shot right there.
Oh,
talk about fouls. Anyway, that's it. A very enjoyable night here, and we want to remind everybody that 11 days from tonight, we will be at the Brickyard.
Yep.
As it's Doug Richfield Appreciation Night, Fitchburg High going up against North Middlesex Regional. Tickets are still on sale. You can get them through the high school and through Mike Kelly and John Cordio and Ray Casenza, and
everybody's got
it,
yep.
Except me. But anyway, we'll be there, and that'll be on Fitchburg Access TV as well.
Okay.
That's it. Final score, final time, 84-68. Notre Dame Crusaders beat the Winchendon School. For the entire FATV crew and my partner Luke Connery, this is Dave Sven saying good night, everybody, from Fitchburg State College Athletic Complex.